Hello everyone. You all are welcome to this lovely channel where we discuss about astrology, palmistry and spirituality. And those of you who are new to my channel, please subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon so that you can know the latest updates related to astrology, palmistry and spirituality. And I am your friend, philosopher, astrologer Shivam. So today we are going to discuss about a wonderful change which is coming in, that is the direct motion of Jupiter on October 18th. Now on October 18th, two planets are getting into the direct motion. First is the Mercury, planet of communication, business, trade, calculations, getting into direct motion on October 18th. And the other one is Jupiter, which is getting into direct motion into the sign of Capricorn. Now, Jupiter is a major planet. It is a planet related to growth, abundance, and prosperity. It is a planet related to your morals, happiness, optimism in life. It is a planet related to your growth. It is a planet related to your positivity. It's a planet relate of joy and happiness, right? And this planet is getting into the direct motion into the sign of Capricorn. Now, traditionally, Jupiter debilitates in the sign of Capricorn, but this direct motion will give new optimism, new growth, and also better alignment in this time period, as this Jupiter direct is along with, is in with conjunction with the Saturn placing over there, right? So now the Saturn got direct and the Jupiter got direct into the sign of Capricorn, two major planets, right? Now this Jupiter is directly related to our banking system, is directly related to our financial system, is directly related to our belief system, ethics, morals. And this Jupiter direct will bring in new clarity when it comes to everyone. This Jupiter will make the things feel picture crystal clear to everyone. And also the dominance of Jupiter has increased in this conjunction by becoming direct in direct motion. And secondly, this Jupiter through is placing in the sign of Capricorn and the nakshatra of Dhanishta. Now the nakshatra of Dhanishta directly relates to the earthly abundance. It is ruled by the eight Vasus or the deities of earthly abundance, right? So now Dhanishta is directly ruled by the sign of Mars, is ruled by the planet Mars, right? So this direct motion directly will is going to strongly affect the earth sign people. Now what are the earth sign? The sign of Capricorn, the sign of your Virgo, and the sign of Taurus. All these three signs will be strongly influenced in this time period. Now this is a time when you have to bring in financial correction, when you have to look after your finances, when you have to focus more on generating new ideas, when you have to focus more on your problem solving approach. Now this Jupiter is strongly aspected by and is aspecting the Rahu, placing in the sign of Taurus. So avoiding all the misconceptions and hatred related to certain things, right, in this time period. And secondly, I would say that in this time period, you have to, especially for the air sign people. Now, what are the air sign? The sign of Aquarius, the sign of your Libra, and the sign of your Gemini. For all these three signs, you have to bring in certain kind of balance in this time. You have to focus back, bring your focus back on your rejuvenation and your well-being. And in this time, you have to allow all the changes that are coming by to come in, and start focusing more on your health in this time period. Start listening more, and also start focusing on your well-being, overall well-being. And secondly, those of you who are working into pharma, who are working into real estate, who are working into the IT sector, all of you are going to shine in this time period. And those of you who are focusing on, or who are looking out for a change in their job or their work profile or some kind of an upgradation, now after this October 18th, it is the right time to pursue your goals. And if you are a researcher, it is again a very good time for you, right? And secondly, for all the air signs, it is also very important that you have to maintain your optimism all through your journey, because in this time you may feel a bit of shaking in your optimism. And next, about the fire sign people, for the fire sign people, that is a sign of Aries, that is a sign of your Leo, and the sign of your Sagittarius, for all these three signs. Now, this Jupiter is strongly ruling your second house, sixth house, and your 10th house, right? And for you people in this time period, right, it naturally rules the sign of Sagittarius. It is important to take right financial decisions. It is important to serve others. It is important to bring your focus back onto your family. And also, being the lord of your for the Aries, being the lord of the ninth house and the 12th house, placing in the 10th house, it is bringing in loads of opportunities for you. It is bringing in certain changes and corrections at your workplace. And also, you may get unexpected news from somewhere which may dent your optimism. But keep your cool, keep your head strong, and definitely in this time you will bring in new achievements, you will bring in new growth as far as your work and profession is concerned. Those of you who are related to counseling related business, education business, travel related business, you are going to shine in this time period, especially for the Aries sign. And for the Leo in this time period, now for the Leo people, it is a it being the lord of the fifth house and the lord of the your 12th 8th house, the Jupiter is placing in the 6th house. Focus more on your service oriented things, focus more on your right kind of routine, and also take care of your health, especially your stomach health. It may suffer in this time period. And initiating laborious tasks, initiating daunting tasks, initiating hardworking tasks is going to be very fruitful for you in this time period. And also, what you have to do is just focus on your right kind of routine, right? That will be very, very helpful to you. And those of you who are following their ancestral business, who are doing their ancestral business, you may see new kind of growth and expansion in this time period. So best of luck. Now next is the Sagittarius sign. For the sign of Sagittarius, this can be a time when your second house will be very, very active. And for you people, it is a time when you have to focus more on growing your abundance, when you have to focus more on your family, when you have to focus more on the words that you speak, because you may become a rough speaker in this time period. So focus more on speaking right and speaking well about your finances in this time period. And prayers related to finances will be very, very helpful to you. Now next, I'll be going to talk about the water sign people. Now what are the water signs? The sign of Cancer, the sign of Scorpio, and the sign of your Pisces. And for all these three signs, this Jupiter is bringing in new clarity when it comes to relationships. This Jupiter is bringing in new practicality when it comes to relationships. And whether it is with your siblings, your family, with your friends, or with your partner, right? You will become crystal clear. You will understand that how to set your boundaries in this time period. And for you, especially, it is going to be a very positive and a growing time for the sign of Pisces, as the combination is placing in the 11th house. You will get more practical when it comes to handling your finances, your relations with people, and you will be having more clarity in your stuff, in your everything, right? You will be more focusing on forming practical relations. And for the sign of Cancer, for you people, this is a time when you have to focus on setting right kind of boundaries, when you have to focus on your public image. And also who are working into the media, mass media, it will be a good time for you, right? So those of you who are related to public profession, or you are struggling in your relationship, it is a time to solve your issues. It is a time to solve your problems. It is a time when you have to take the matters in your own hand in a positive way. You do not have to get aggressive, you do not have to get dominating, but you have to take the matters in your own hand, and you have to solve those issues in this time period. And I would say that since this combination placing in the seventh house, if you are going to sign any contracts or new documents in this time, study it deeply, right? And those documents can benefit you in the long run, right? So you can go for it, just study it with some kind of clarity. And secondly, for the sign of Scorpio, as it is coming in your third house of connecting with people, with siblings, right? So this is a time when you have to make practical strategies, when you do not have to be very generous, very kind to everyone, but you have to make practical strategies. And especially short travels will be very, very helpful to you in growing your business, in improving your things, in improving your mindset, right? And for you people, just focus more on your public relation, on your engagement with people. And also for the writers, for the ones who are into writing profession, journalism, documentation, or who are into accounting, it will be a good time for you, and you will see your growth coming all the way, right? So this was my analysis, basic analysis of this Jupiter coming into the sign of Capricorn. And this Jupiter will bring out more positive results in the coming times. Yes, we will be experiencing inflation, we will be experiencing price corrections, we will be experiencing quite a lot of up and down when it comes to financial institutions, but that all these things will bring in clarity in the coming times, right? So this was my analysis about this Jupiter into the sign of Capricorn. I hope that you liked the video, and do hit the like, subscribe button, and keep following my channel Astropanesia. So take care, bye bye, God bless you, bye.